Welcome back to Top 5.
The sun peered tentatively through the smoky haze of the destroyed hospital room, illuminating the faces of the bishops as they gathered around Eric. The echoes of their latest battle still rippled through the air, a reminder of what had transpired. But at that moment, all they could focus on was Eric and the heavy burden he carried. "You didn't just save us, Eric," Malik said, steadying his friend with a firm hand on his shoulder. "You brought a new reality for all of us. We have to use this. We have to move forward." "I destroyed everything," Eric whispered, the agony in his voice palpable. "What will the world think of me? I took lives, my family's lives." Danny reached out, her voice unwavering. "You had no choice. They would have killed us. They were coming for you. You acted to save your family of friends. They were never going to accept who you've become." Keisha, still glowing from her recent healing surge, sat on the edge of the bed, her eyes searching Eric's. "You are not defined by that moment. It's just a part of your journey. Besides," she added with a flicker of determination, "you should know that it's never too late to forge a new path." Eric took a deep breath, slowly regaining his composure. The realization began to dawn on him: he hadn't been alone in this fight. His family of bishops was with him, ready to stand by his side no matter how dark the road ahead seemed. As he began to rise to his feet, a voice echoed through the remnants of the hospital. "You think this is over?" A figure emerged from the smoke, shrouded and menacing, though the features were obscured. It was a woman, tall and fierce, her eyes glinting like embers. "You don't know the power of fire," she hissed, taking a step forward, revealing the insignia on her tunic, a symbol of the firebenders. Eric's sacrifice was for nothing. "You'll all pay for your defiance." Danny stepped protectively in front of Eric, fists clenched. "We are done hiding. Whatever revenge you think you can exact." "Silence," the woman spat, raising her hands as flames flickered dangerously around her. "You think mere mortals can defy the blood of fire?" Before she could unleash her wrath, Eric felt the heat rising within him. The flames, once a symbol of his torment, now ignited a determination. "You don't understand," he shouted, stepping forward. "I am no longer just a son of the flames. I am a bishop, and we stand together." Empowered by his words, the team rallied behind him. Malik conjured shimmering shields around them while Jalen surged forward, harnessing the energy of the air to form a protective barrier. It was a united front, their fears channeling into collective strength. "Show us what you've got," Malik shouted defiantly. The woman snickered. "You think this little display will protect you? You have no idea how far you'll fall." With a mighty roar, the battle erupted once more. The air crackled as fire met energy. Eric felt the heat of the battle drawing him closer to his family's legacy, but also further away from it. He focused, finding a balance. With every explosion and clash, he leaned into his powers, crafting fire with fluidity. "Together," Danny cried. "We can take her." As they fought with a newfound synergy, Eric could feel the flicker of his family's flames entwined with his. It was both a blessing and a curse. Each flicker brought forth memories, both cherished and haunting. Just as the woman lunged forward, unleashing torrents of flame, Eric remembered a time when his family had a choice, members choosing between love and loyalty, and he had to confront that choice within himself. He wasn't just choosing to continue his family's power, he was choosing to rise above it. Drawing deep from his renewed resolve, he reached forth, melding energy with flames, weaving them until they formed a massive wall of fire and air. The woman faltered, caught off guard by the unexpected strength of Eric's new form. "Finish this, Eric," Jalen shouted, moving with confidence. With a final surge, Eric released the energy he had channeled, a great wave of flame and air that engulfed their opponent. With a brilliant flash, the woman was thrown against the far wall, subdued and vulnerable. Enough, he declared, panting from the exertion. You will not hurt anyone else. The team stood breathlessly, feeling the tension in the air dissipate as they processed the victory. They weren't merely surviving anymore, they were starting to thrive as a unit. Breathless, Danny stepped closer to Eric, eyes glistening. That was incredible. You really found your strength. Eric looked down, the ache in his heart still there but less overwhelming. I couldn't have done it without all of you, he replied, sincerity ringing in his voice. You made me realize that I don't have to carry this burden alone. Keisha, still regaining her strength, nodded. We are your family, Eric. No matter the past, together, we will face whatever comes next. As they began to regroup, the unthinkable happened. Alarms blared throughout the hospital, shaking them from their momentary reprieve. What now? Malik exclaimed, scanning the room for signs of danger. A booming voice echoed throughout the facility. Bishops! We know you are in there. You cannot hide forever. Surrender or face the consequences. For a brief moment, silence loomed, and then Eric stepped forward, flames in his eyes anew. Let them come. We'll face whatever it is together. Danny turned to the others, her expression fierce. Are we ready for this? We're more than ready. Malik replied with fierce determination. The team exchanged fierce, resolute glances. Together, they were an indomitable force. Let's show them what it means to fight for family. Danny yelled, raising her fists, camaraderie electrifying the air. As the group stood together, united by loss but also rebirth, they faced the impending storm with newfound resolve. The battle against the darkness of their past had merely sparked the inception of an even greater challenge ahead, a challenge they would tackle hand in hand.